While the diplomatic efforts continue, the Qataris are looking for other ways to highlight the problems of the embargo. In Doha, the National Human Rights Committee said it had international support and the steps taken by the Saudis and its allies are impacting human rights.
Starting tomorrow, Qatar's National Human Rights Committee will send a delegation to the various human rights groups in London, Geneva, Paris, Brussels, and others in order to address our concerns. We will hold meetings with the heads of Amnesty International and the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, and some UN officials in Geneva, not to mention our plan to meet with parliamentarians in the European Union.
The committee is now meeting with representatives of international law firms with the intention of filing compensation claims where possible. The chairman highlighted to me just one case that could be pursued.
One case is he's Qatari citizen. He's lived in United Arab Emirates from 20 years, and he didn't have house here or apartment or any housing here. When he deported from United Arab Emirates and come to Qatar, and without any house, without any work, without any salaries, without any income, without any, this is really a human rights situation.
The committee says it's working closely with the Qatari government at all levels, but stepping up action on human rights comes as Amnesty International issued a report which is critical of Saudi Arabia, Bahrain and the United Arab Emirates in their dispute with Qatar. It says their actions are having an effect, splitting children from parents and husbands from wives. Amnesty believes citizens of Saudi Arabia, Bahrain and the UAE are being threatened with harsh punishment if they criticise their government's actions over Qatar. The advocacy group is urging all states involved to avoid any human rights violations.
States have the right to regulate their immigration systems, but that is constrained under international human rights law. So, arbitrarily making blanket restrictions on certain groups of people, without a legitimate objective, that's what we're concerned about here.
Doha's Human Rights Committee says it hopes the humanitarian situation can be eased and there could be movement in the next 48 hours. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, Doha.